Hello everyone, it is I, Republic Studs, back at it with MOCtober, week 4. In this week, we go through so much. We finally figure out the side border. We retile a bit. We create a crashed ATTE. It is insane. We finish up all of the border and connect everything together. We make the crashing. It's absolutely beautiful. Now, before we get into this, I want to remind you all to please subscribe, and we will get right into the video. Hey, hello everyone, welcome back to building Yerbana. This week we got a lot to do, but first I have an idea finally for the border, and I'm actually loving this. I literally just came up with it, and I wasn't planning to start filming this week early, but you know, things happen. Here we are. So I'm gonna do something like this, where I take, a tan brick, and I'll take like one of these bricks. I have a lot of them, and then I'm just gonna take this, and we're going to stack it like so. And then on top of that, I will put a little red tile right here. And then it will work perfectly, and I do that all across here. And it will be absolutely great. I am so happy I finally came up with something. I've been brainstorming for nearly weeks now. And then I can detail this all out, and it'll be nice and fancy. I can't wait to get started. I'm just going to go right now. Okay, and it worked out like a beauty. Oh my gosh, it looks great. So I put this little here. I thought this would be good to connect it. They're connected. It's a little loose. I also, on the other side, I obviously haven't been covering that as much. I didn't put any of the studs uppers on there. And I'm probably not just going to put this side on there just because that's not the focal point. I'm not going to really be looking at it from that angle. But other than that, it is absolutely looking stunning. I was rewatching some footage yesterday on the battle. And I think that this is a really good place where we are right now. Obviously, this is usually more curved up, but I'm not in that position, so I've just been, tiling it out. It's pretty smooth, so if I ever want to, take, one of these pieces and, say, put that here and put a little thing there, I can always do that. Obviously, the battle's going to look great. I have this thing, and I may also be moving this back a bit more. I'm not sure, probably a little. This is going to be a damage thing, so I'll get that in another segment. But that should be pretty fun. Can't wait to get into that. But I'm just going to finish this up and come back at you when we're done. Thursday, and I've come back to work on the mock for, MOCtober, which is very exciting, actually. So, here's the plan. It involves ATTE. Now, I already started taking apart. I believe I might have shown this. I don't know. It's been a while since I recorded. And basically, I'm going to need to figure out a way to have it look like a crashed thing. This is going to be my first broken vehicle. It's going to be put back here. I'm going to clear this area off, obviously. I'll do that, and I'll be back with a bit of a plan. That's pretty smooth. But yeah, also I kind of messed around with this. It's going to look more and more damaged as time goes on. But yeah, so obviously we're not going to have this thing as a full. We're going to need to take some parts off that we already haven't. I want to probably take a leg off. The only real leg that comes off is these center ones. The other ones are basically attached. They're built in. So it's going to be a bit of a pain. I'm curious to see how it's going to go. Basically, I just want to see if we take out at least this leg, and then we'll just kind of have it leaning down. I'll have to take these out. It's going to be a pain. I'm probably going to have to rebuild this completely once we're done, which is going to be, annoying. But it's for the mock. It's for MOCtober. Let's get into that. Ladies and gents, here it is. The broken down ATTE. Now this was a pain. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. So first, I obviously had to take apart all the pieces that was from the old ones. I still even left these here because it was fine. I took the turret from my pod walker over there, which it is now missing from, and it is pretty great. I had to take out all these Technic pieces. It was a pain. I just put this there temporarily. That's not going to be a focus, but I'm going to probably cover that in a bit more stuff. Not 100% sure how I want to do the middle leg. I could have it forward, like that. Or backwards. I think backward probably works better. But, yeah, I'm trying to level this foot off, so this is probably going to be the more effective one if I want it to, look decent. I also put this little thing under here because it was looking very open, and I think that looks pretty fun. So next up, obviously, I'll tell you next episode. Basically, what we're going to do is we're going to kind of detail this up. I want to do some fun stuff with that. We're going to need Obi-Wan's little defense, and obviously, I told you, I'm probably going to move this back a tiny bit, just not even a few, maybe 2 or 3. Then we're going to have Anakin up here. We're going to have Obi-Wan back here. I know it's not going to be perfect to scale representation, or maybe we'll have Obi-Wan over here. I don't know. It's not going to be 100% to scale, but it'll be a nice little, emblematic thing of what it's going to look like. In terms of everything else, it's going to look pretty good. I'm going to have to make some sort of custom tactical droid. I'll do that in the last video, which is probably going to be next week. It's going to come a little early because I want to do a showcase that I upload on the 31st. So if I want to enter any contests or anything, I know a lot of people have MOCtobers. So I'll see if I do that. And yeah, so let's get into the outro of this video. This has been probably the most I've continuously worked on it throughout the week. I am absolutely loving where this is going, especially with the ATT. I think that came out absolutely great. I think that we could probably lift this up a bit more, maybe. Yeah, I think that works fine. Might have to make that smaller. But yeah, I think that looks pretty good. I actually like it. I mean, obviously in an ideal world, they'd all be like dark gray and burnt black, but I don't think I should do that, because that wouldn't really make it fun. But yeah, let's get into that outro right now. Hello everyone, it is I, Republic Studs. Before we get into that outro, I just wanted to say that I am going to be having blind bags for sale. I already have them up actually. So the way you get them is either DM me on Instagram or email me. I have all of those things in the description down below, and it would help a ton. We're going to be selling them for $5.50 each. Shipping is $3 and I believe 50 cents. And on top of that, I will obviously be maybe throwing in some special extras, like CAC parts or whatever, which is pretty cool. So if you want your own, email me about it. I'll give you all the infos there. And let's get into that outro. Now, that was week 4 of building MOCtober, which is insane. We got a lot done. We got the borders. We got the ATTE. We got some other stuff. It's been the whole week, so I'm having a bit of a hard time recounting. But yeah, so my plan coming up for MOCtober is I am probably going to be uploading the next installment on a Wednesday or Thursday, and then I am going to be uploading the very final episode on the Saturday. It is going to be a little montage to showcase the entire MOC to everyone, which is great. I am so excited for that. So basically, next week, essentially, we are going to be putting down the figures and putting down all the little rubble and debris, which is basically where I wanted to be. So this is pretty great. I'm pretty excited. If you are, and you want to see the next episode, please make sure to subscribe, hit that notification bell, do all the other buttons, check out my sponsors, and I will see you all on the next one. Peace out, and stay awesome.